Der kommer Hund med.
Så, ud.
When we were small and we started going, from door to door, you ring the doorbell and you run away. Yeah, we did that a lot. We did it where Finn lived, so I think all the neighbors hated us. No, I don't know. I'm Dan Rose, I'm 29. I'm one of Finn's best friends. I met Finn in school. I think he started in 3rd or 4th grade. He just suddenly one day showed up. I think we were like a tight group in school, and it was probably a bit hard to get into a tight group like that, but Finn is very social, and I think it was actually really easy for him. We were kind of idiots when we were small, the idiot kids. We would play stupid games at school. I remember one game, it was kind of an alley, and we would put everyone to the end wall, and somebody would have a tennis ball, and we would just let one guy throw the tennis ball in a bunch of people, and when you got hit, you got to be the one that could throw the tennis ball. Yeah, that sounds really stupid when I tell it. He wasn't a classic nerdy computer kid in school. He was one of the ones to get a girlfriend first, and a very social person, and it's weird that he became a Counter-Strike player because it's not the kind of person you would think of. So we went a lot to his house, and his parents are very open, they're really funny.
Das ist das alte Zimmer.
Und hier hat er dann auch schon immer
Computer gespielt. Ja.
Nächtelang auch?
Ja, aber aufstehen konnte er trotzdem. Mein Name ist Ilona und ich bin die Mutter. Ich komme aus Deutschland und bin nach Dänemark gezogen vor 36 Jahren.
I'm Mr. Anderson, Carsten Anderson, and Finn Kerrigan is my son.
Wir lachen viel zusammen. Er ist sehr lieb, sehr nett, gut erzogen. Wenn du ihn um irgendetwas betest, dann macht er das auch, außer im Rasenmähen. Entschuldigung.
So I bought a robot and I called him Finn 2. He's actually more reliable than Finn was. You don't have to discuss everything.
Favorite place in the house?
The garden. Actually, if you go visit his parents, please ask his dad to do a barbecue. It's really, really good.
Our house was open for everyone. It was very important for us to have a chance to see the kind of people he's surrounding with. So we had former teams like Astralis here, we have the FaZe Clan, and only part of the new mouse sport, but I hope we'll see them all together here too.
Sometimes we were like 6 or 7 guys, and some of us ate 1 kilo of meat. It hurts so bad.
Also es ist keiner nach Hause gegangen, ohne dass er satt ist.
So we were just rolling on the grass outside, just like, my stomach. And his dad was like, yeah, you want more, guys?
It was really important for us to have enough, and I always said, come on, take one more.
And his mom makes something German, I don't know what's it called, Quark or something?
Er hat immer von Quark gesprochen.
Oh, Quark, ja.
You can only get Quark at Finn's house.
Ja, wenn ich keinen Quark hatte zu Hause, dann gab's Ärger.
Findet dann Deutsch als Sprache so in eurer Familie irgendwie statt?
Nein, wir sprechen kein Deutsch. Nur wenn ich ausgeschimpft habe.
Wie klingt denn sowas, wenn du sie ausschimpfst?
Also wenn ich ausschimpfe, dann geht das ganz schnell auf Deutsch.
When mothers speak German, something is very wrong.
Ich kann es nicht sagen, dann sage ich nur
Können wir ja ausblieben.
No, okay.
we were really good at not getting in trouble, but we were so close so many times. When we got a bit older, we started having parties at Finn's house. I remember like his parents went a lot, traveling a lot. I don't know if his parents knew, but everybody came over, we got a lot of alcohol. It was such a mess. And the next morning it's like, we gotta clean this up.
Also die Unordnung, das konntest du fast nicht sehen. Dass hier mal gefeiert worden ist, das haben wir gemerkt, als wir in Finnland waren. Nachts wurden wir dann wachgerüttelt durch einen Alarm.
His dad had a big Harley Davidson.
It actually stood here behind me some years ago.
And it had kind of a thing, if you touched it or tipped it a bit, it would send him a text message. At one time at a party, we accidentally pushed the Harley.
I got a call in the middle of the night and I called back and here was quiet.
Dann war es ganz still.
Finn was like, stop the music, don't talk.
I'm sleeping, here's nothing.
I just want to say, I just saw the cat hop onto the Harley, so if you get a text like, it's nothing. I mean, just continue the party, so he probably knew.
So there have been a couple of parties here, which I didn't have the knowledge of. So.
Also gelogen hat er nicht. Wir haben ja nicht gefragt. Aber aufgeräumt haben sie danach. Also man konnte nicht sehen, dass er eine Party hatte.
Dann ist ja gut.
Wochenende hat er einen Job bei Bilka gehabt. Also nicht nur mit Blumengießen, auch weil er so viel Ahnung hat. Mit Computern durfte er dann Preise machen. Die wollten ihn gern sogar behalten. Aber eben Finn wollte dann studieren. Und Gott sei Dank. Ja, sonst wäre er vielleicht bei Bilka geblieben. Also nichts gegen Bilka, ne? Aber.
And when we grew older, he was studying and he got a master's in accounting. And he never used that education, of course. He just kept playing.
So can you picture him doing finance and accounting today?
No, he would be such a bad accountant. No, he would probably be pretty good, but you couldn't put him in a corner and be like typing away Excel spreadsheets all day.
How much did you notice about him getting to know Anja?
When Finn and Anja started seeing each other, I noticed that she was there, but they weren't like boyfriend and girlfriend in the beginning.
We became a couple like very, very fast, just like in the way we act and the way we speak, but without actually doing like the things couples do and without calling ourselves a couple. My name is Anja Suder. I'm 26 years old and I'm Finn's girlfriend. So first time Finn and I met was in Copenhagen for Blast Pro series, and we met at the after party.
And he just came up to you and talked to you? Or, I mean, how
Well, Finn was pretty drunk. So. He was like, no, I want to go home, it's late. And then he said, okay, if this girl wants to go home, we have to make sure she gets home safely.
Also das ist eben die gute Erziehung.
We went up to the train station where we got something to eat. And what he did was he gave me this burger with pickles in it. And I hate pickles. I took a bite even though I really didn't like it at all. The first thing I did when I came back was brush my teeth. And the next morning I could still taste the pickles. I called my mom the next day and said, oh, I met this guy, he's super nice and he's such a gentleman, he made sure I got home safely. He only got my first name. So we didn't talk for about 3 months until I went to Poland for another tournament. So like this group of Danish friends, we wanted to go to a party after the finals in Katowice. I wasn't really supposed to go because I was sick. So I ended up sitting and drinking tea all night. And he was sitting next to me and suddenly he remembered who I was. And then he does, oh, you're that girl from Charlottenlund. And then we started talking and we talked all night, only us.
So I told Finn, like, Finn, you're really an idiot if you don't end up being a boyfriend and girlfriend with this girl because she's really nice.
Our first kiss was almost 2 months after we came back from Poland.
Where was your first kiss?
In the car, actually. It was us listening to this song by Drake called God's Plan. This is kind of our song. And then as soon as we parked the car, the song came on. Then he just turned around and kissed me. And he said, this is the perfect time to do it. And it was, really.
Dann sagt er, ist es in Ordnung, wenn ich jetzt gehe? Ich sag, wo gehst du denn jetzt hin? Ja, Tee trinken. Ich sag, wie Tee trinken? Hast du noch nie gemacht. Und dann ein paar Tage später, Anja wollte uns gerne kennenlernen.
Yeah, I was super nervous at that time. For me, it was really important to make a good impression.
Und Anja, ich konnte sie durch die Scheibe sehen, die hatte einen großen Blumenstrauß und sie war sehr nervös. Hi! Hi! Komm hin, gib mir mit.
They were instantly giving like this warm feeling. I'm feeling welcome. I'm already a part of the family. So.
Die passen wirklich zusammen, die beiden. Also das merkst du.
Was hat denn Finn so für Spleens, also was so für Ticks?
Ticks, das sind seine Schuhe.
Last time I counted, it was like around 30 pair of sneakers. When you're on stage and when you're a player, you have to wear the same kind of clothes. So the only way you can switch something up is either the hair or the shoes. So that's why he has 30 pair of sneakers, and some of them are pretty wild.
It's very important to know about Finn. Always order Finn the girly drinks. The more pink and sweet they are, the better they are for Finn. He's a Counter-Strike player with whatever, Red Bull or some monster drink on his t-shirt, and then he tried pina coladas and strawberry daiquiris. Please put that in.
Typical for Finn is that he is very determined.
Also er gibt alles. Alles ihm, ist egal, ob es jetzt beim Kartenspielen ist oder beim Tischtennis oder beim Computer, er gibt nicht auf.
We play a lot of chess and Finn is like very competitive.
He always want to like try to win whatever he plays.
Ooh, you have to know, I'm also better than him at table tennis, and so is his dad.
Ja, das mit dem Tischtennis ist, keiner will aufgeben. Also die sind beide so dabei, die vergessen alles.
If you ask me, I think I'm a better player, but if you ask Finn, he is lying.
He's a good loser, but he's an even better winner.
Also Ruhe und Geduld, ich glaube, das hat er von mir. Und eben dieses Gewinnergehen oder was man nicht aufgeben, das hat er von Carsten.
I really look forward to him being back in Copenhagen for good, and we can see each other more. Yeah, that'd be nice.
What he really wants is to win a major. It's his dream, and therefore it's also my dream for him to get that.
So wie er ist, soll er bleiben. Das wünsche ich mir. Ja, auf dem Boden geblieben. Und da bleibt er auch. Also mit den Füßen meine ich.